Alright, let's find a way to open this door. Come on, guys.
Alrighty then, looks like we have another puzzle to solve. So let's take a look around this room. A white desk. Feels kinda fancy. Doesn't look that fancy to me. Let's take a look at this exit door. So this is the locking thing. It's flashing red. Usually that's not a good sign. Is that a microphone? It looks like a satellite dish. Let me see. Well, judging by the feel of it, I would guess that we are meant to produce some sort of sound. And this device will sense it and unlock. Okay. A sound, eh? Oh look, piano. What's this? This isn't a score? Is this a map of the ship? A map? There's a map of the ship here? Yeah. Then, I imagine it will prove very helpful. You'd best hold on to it, Junpei. Okay. Cool, it's not possible to use the map screen. There's a piano keyboard here. What's Snake doing? He can't play, can he? This piano. There's something amiss with the keys. You mean it's out of tune or something? No, not that. It's properly tuned, just... well, the sounds are clearly purposefully different. The C key doesn't yield a C, but rather a different note entirely. The same goes for the D keys. They play some other note. Huh, why do you think it's like that? Isn't it painfully obvious? Zero modified it in some way. This piano, you see, is part of one of the puzzles Zero has set for us. Perhaps, if we play the keys in the correct order, something will happen. In other words, we need to play a song on the piano. I believe so. Well, we don't know what to play, so I'm not just gonna mash keys and try and guess. It's totally a table with a mirror. Ah, yes. You know, that sort of thing is known as, vanity. Were you aware of that, Junpei? Of course, vanity also refers to self-love, conceit, and narcissism. As such, you could say that every day, when a woman looks into one of these, she is staring at her own conceit and narcissism. Doesn't that strike you as terribly sad? Junpei's not sure what to say. A bed. Okay, nothing interesting on the bed, I guess. Can we... oh, I'm clicking on the wrong screen. A bed with a canopy. I've seen things like this in movies and stuff, but never in real life. True. You don't see too many these days. I can't see the details, obviously, but I imagine it's one of those princess beds Clover is so fond of. Clover wants one of these? Yes. She wants a princess bed. Didn't I say that? You think it doesn't suit her? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Junpei. Judge her by her appearances, will you? And where you should not. Watch over the canopy. Man, this makes me miss my own bed and sleep. Aha! Score plate A. I see. This feels like glass. A rectangular plate of glass. Is there something written on the surface? Yeah, it's a sheet of music with a couple of A notes. Just A's? Yeah, that's it. Kinda weird, huh? It took Junpei by surprise. Snake, usually so calm and collected, suddenly began to move. He stared about the room almost frantically, clearly looking for something. No, Junpei thought, not staring. After all, he's blind. Blind or not, Snake was clearly attempting to do something. At last, Junpei could no longer contain his curiosity. What are you doing? Snake waited a moment before answering. I heard something strange. Something strange? Well, never mind. It doesn't seem to be anything suspicious. I don't wish to toot my own horn, but my auditory senses are considerably more advanced than those of most humans. I notice even the slightest of noises. Right. Are you gonna tell me you can hear a needle drop from a mile away? No. Such a thing would be impossible. However, by listening to the sound of footsteps and breathing, as well as sound echoing off the environment, I can locate most objects. Oh yeah, that's right. When Clover fell on the big staircase a little while ago, you were at her side immediately. So that was... yes. I could hear it happening. In fact, I can run quite fast, certainly as fast as you. And should someone attempt to start a fight with me, I am quite confident that I could defeat them. Junpei was somewhat taken aback by this revelation. He stared at Snake, skeptical. You don't believe me, do you? Care to give me a try? I must warn you, you'll no doubt regret it. Well, I suppose that's enough playing around. Let's resume our search, shall we? With a small, self-satisfied smile, Snake turned and walked away from Junpei. Kind of a weird guy. Oh, that's the hallway door. I want to try this one. Okay, we got a leather suitcase. There's nothing inside. I can tell by the weight, and it makes no noise when shaken. How about this one? Unfortunately, there's nothing inside. Ah. Score plate C. That's weird. We got an A and a C. What is this? This safe is locked.
It's one of those dial locks. Doesn't have a key. We just need to get the dials in the right place and it'll open.
Did you find anything, Seven?
Nope. How about you, Snake?
I also found nothing. So we need a combination in order to open that safe. So, I guess we're done in this room. What have we got in here? A bathroom.
Testing, testing. Hey, it's great to see you all here. I just flew from New York, and boy, my arm's tired. Yes, thank you. I'll be here all week. Try the veal.
That's not a mic, Seven. It's just a shower head.
What? What the hell?
I'm not sure if he's joking. It's a bathtub full of water. It's a bathtub full of water.
Is there ash or something in this water? It looks kind of gray.
Let's just pull the plug.
No, hold on. Maybe we can, I don't know, use it for something?
Use it for something? Okay. Well, the sink's clean. Any water?
Nothing's coming out. We've got the faucet on all the way, but I can't hear anything.
Something tells me the plumbing on a sinking ship might not be in the best shape. Alright, and now we're in the room we came in through. A heavy piece of paper folded in half. It has the letters S-C-O-R-E on the front of it. That smells score. That must mean musical score. If that's true, then the score we just found was probably in here. At least, at some point. Okay. What's up we got here? This couch looks just big enough for 3 people.
Looks perfect for me.
What?
Perfect for an elegant gentleman like myself.
The couch looks a lot more...
Hey, there's something you aren't saying.
Never mind. A vase.
I get it. You're gonna use this vase, right? That's pretty clever, Junpei. We just gotta fill this thing with water.
What? What are you talking about?
Oh man, you don't get it? Just grab the vase and take a look around. You'll figure it out soon enough.
If you come to clues in the wrong order, the characters assume that you know what's going on, but then Junpei doesn't. I spent a lot of time carving the legs of this... Somebody spent a lot of time carving the legs of this chair. It'll snap like a twig if Seven sits on it, though.
Mind your own business. This is some sort of antique desk. Makes sense, though, I guess. This whole room's full of antiques. You could get a nice handful of cash for all the stuff in here.
What else have we got? Ooh, look at that.
Huh?
Got something in the back. Let's see if I can reach it. Just, no, Junpei, don't. God damn it, that's hot.
You aren't real smart, are you? Come on, of course it's gonna be hot. It's a fire. Even a monkey knows it shouldn't stick its hand in a fire.
Now it's very close to being racist, 7. Alright, I guess we'll have to cool that off. We got 2 doors again. Ah, another cupboard. This is a suitcase made of leather, the color of rich mahogany.
Well, shoot. Looks like there's nothing inside.
Another suitcase.
Dang, nothing in there.
Bunch of empty suitcases in this place. Ah, but we got a score plate G in the cupboard.
It's a rectangular piece of glass. You can see right through it.
There's a couple of G notes written on it.
Huh, I wonder what that means.
So we have F, C, and G now. Don't know how many plates we need to find. Here's the final room, the blue.
There's some toilet paper on the wall there. Nothing that looks suspicious. It's a toilet. Doesn't seem to be anything in the toilet or the tank.
Well, nothing to do here then. What do you say we get some water for our vase? The bathtub's full of gross, cloudy water. Alright, shouldn't be too hard to fill this vase up. Vase filled with water. Look, it's gross and cloudy. There's a plug on the end of this chain. Alright, why don't we just drain this water?
Yeah, good plan.
Now that we've got some of it in the vase, that's probably all we need. Huh? Ah. Score plate D. Oh, that makes 4. Not sure how many are required. I'm gonna back up all the way out into this room with the fireplace. And... Alright, time to put this fire out.
About time, buddy. Let's do it.
Here we go.
Good job. Another success. That fire didn't stand a chance.
This is probably still really hot. I'll just pull this out now. Don't want to get burned, so let's pull down the sleeves. Score plate. Oh, it's like a back plate, I guess.
It's a ceramic plate of some kind. Looks like a blank sheet of music.
Okay. Well, got 4 plates and a back cover. As Junpei tucked the plate into his pocket, 7 cried out and stumbled, his balance lost. He threw out a hand and caught the wall in time to steady himself and avoid the floor, but his face was flushed, and he looked startled. Hey, 7, what the hell was that? Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just felt a little dizzy, that's all.
7 rubbed a couple of fingers across his brow, and then shook his head as if to clear it.
What the hell's wrong with me? First memory loss. Now I'm getting dizzy for no reason.
Memory loss? Junpei couldn't hide the surprise in his voice. 7, for his part, seemed unconcerned.
Right, I guess I haven't told you, have I? Told the rest of them, but that must have been before you showed up. Well, the long and short of it is that I don't remember Jack from before I woke up here. Didn't realize I hadn't told you.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're talking about amnesia, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, why are you an amnesiac? What happened to you?
If I knew that, I wouldn't really be one, would I?
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. Junpei paused for a moment and stared at 7. Are you telling the truth?
Huh?
Well, you look pretty calm for somebody who doesn't remember anything. If you really got amnesia, shouldn't you be, like, upset or confused or something?
Well, sure, I was pretty confused when I woke up down on D-Deck. But that was a while ago. I've had some time to get used to it. After a while, I figured it wasn't worth the trouble of worrying about it. After all, why worry about something I can't change? Well, people usually don't stay amnesiacs forever. I figure it'll work itself out eventually.
That's it?
That's it. Alright, that's enough talking for now. Let's get back to work.
7 gave Junpei a look the younger man wasn't sure how to interpret, and walked away. Somehow, though, Junpei didn't find his reassurances very reassuring. I think we might have all the pieces we need since we're getting cutscenes. Let's return to the piano. A music stand. Seems as good a place as any to put this music we found. Just gotta put the ceramic plate on the bottom, and then stack the glass plates on top. Alright, good. Sweet. Now I can play the music. Junpei, would you be so kind as to play the piano? I am unable to, you see. I'm sure I didn't tell you, but the keys on this piano are not what you might expect them to be. C won't be C, D won't be D, and so forth. You must listen carefully to determine which keys to strike. Do you understand? Yeah, alright, let's give this a shot. Yeah, so it's a scrambled piano. The good news is it shows you on the left what note you play, so you can kind of learn where the keys are. Nope, so that was wrong. It's too high. But I had to just guess as to where the right key might be, because you can see they're just laid out almost randomly. Okay, so there's the F right there. I'm going to use my fingers to remember these. Yeah, so, okay. 3 here, 4 there. Okay, so that's F. Where's A? I think I saw A. Yeah, there's A. Nope, that's wrong, so F, A. Nope. Where's G? Which one of these is G? There's G. Okay, so it's F, A, G. Where's middle C? There's middle C. Okay, F, A, G, C. F, G, A, F. A, F, G, C, C. G, A, F. There we go. It only uses 4 notes, so it's not too hard. And we're done. Music is not my forte. Wait, what was that noise? Junpei, we did it. Looks like it worked. I heard something unlock over by the exit. Let's go. Good plan.
Stand, bow, be seated.
Well, I guess he hasn't forgotten that. At least Snake thinks it's funny. Yes, I suppose that was the classroom bell, wasn't it? I don't imagine that's what Zero was thinking of, however. No. Zero almost certainly meant to suggest Westminster, not middle school.
Westminster?
The palace in London that plays host these days to the Houses of Parliament. You've heard of Big Ben, the famous clock tower, yes? Big Ben plays that very collection of notes on the hour.
London? The capital of England, huh?
At any rate, the door is now unlocked. Let's leave this place immediately. Yeah, let's get out of here. Alright, let's go. I never did find a combination of that safe. He came out of the door and into a long, straight hallway. He paused for a moment and turned around to look behind him. Seven was bent over, apparently doing something to the door. What's he up to? Junpei had spoke more or less to himself, but apparently Seven had heard anyway. The larger man stood up and turned to Junpei.
I was just putting one of those plates in there. It ought to keep the door from locking again. Now we can come back here anytime we want, right?
Ah, why would you want to come back here? Snake was a reasonable one. Seven thought about it for a moment before he answered.
I might like to play a little piano.
Piano?
Come on, let's get moving. We aren't out of this yet.
Without waiting for an answer, Seven started off down the hallway. Snake shrugged, sighed, and quietly followed Seven. That's a lie, Junpei thought to himself. He had difficulty enough believing Seven could play the piano. But even if he could, the piano they just left was largely useless. The keyboard was completely scrambled. If Seven wanted to come back, it was unlikely he intended to do so in order to play the piano. But if that was the case, why would he want to leave the door unlocked? Junpei frowned, took one last look at the door, and then walked away toward his companions. After some time in the hallway, they emerged into a larger, more open area. A large metal grate, like the door of a jail, divided it in half. They shook it for a while, but as they had expected, it did not move. Behind the grate were 2 elevators. From so far away, however, it was difficult to tell if they were still operating. On the left side of the grate was a door. Unfortunately, however, it was locked and refused to open. Junpei took a moment to examine the left side of the room. Next to the wall was a set of stairs leading downward. Standing guard at the top of the stairway was a large iron gate. Foreboding as it was, the gate seemed to be the sort that could be opened, unlike the metal grate that bisected the room. With luck, Junpei hoped he might be able to get it open. The female symbol? He wasn't quite sure what to make of it. Snake, naturally, was somewhat more sure. Ah, the Venus symbol, I imagine. Do you recall the similar symbols near the large central stairway? They reference many of the solar bodies. Sun, Saturn, Earth. So, as you can see, that one is likely. Not the woman symbol, but a Venus symbol. So, I assume. While they had been discussing the symbols, Junpei now realized Seven had slipped away. His absence now felt, Snake and Junpei turned to look for their missing companion. There. Seven had left them to head down the hallway extending to the right of the stairs. Junpei grabbed Snake to lead him in the right direction, and they both headed off after Seven. Before long, the three of them stood in front of a door. It was a French door. Junpei tested the door and realized that, unlike so many others they encountered, it was unlocked. Almost as though he was afraid it would suddenly lock itself, Junpei threw the door open. He stepped inside. It took only a moment for Junpei to take in his new surroundings. Is this some kind of casino?
Sure looks like one.
Before Junpei could comment further, a noise from behind made him turn around. Snake was shaking the door they'd just come through. As Seven and Junpei watched, he threw up his hands in frustration, and then kicked the door for good measure. It looked as though they were once again locked in. There was no reason to panic, however. Even if the door had been left open, there was nowhere for them to go back there. They'd have to find another way out.
Alright, guys. Let's split up and search the room. Come on, no dawdling. Let's go. Quickly now.
Spurred to action by Seven's words, Junpei and Snake began to examine the room. Alright, let's see what we got in this room. Looks like a casino, alright. Ah, a number 5 card with an X on the back. Never seen a playing card that looked that simple before. Interesting way the couples are on this table, too. A square poker table. There's nothing on it. Alright. Let's see about some booze, shall we? Oh, just more playing cards. A playing card? Well, we have 4 and 5. Is that another one there? There's something on the counter. Looks like a card. A playing card. 4, 5, and 7. Okay. What's this?
Well, wait, look at that. Someone left a bottle of booze here. Don't mind if I do. I'll bet it's the spot. Feels like my throat's burning.
Damn, he really drank it. We didn't even know how long it's been there.
That's a lot of expensive glasses. Even cheap drinks would taste good out of glasses like these.
Wow, Seven, you have a really unique view on things. The counter is pretty well polished. Oh, why can't I click on that red pot? Even though it's very obvious in vision, it's not an important item. Whoa. I don't know if I've ever seen this camera angle before.
Check out that stained glass.
How beautiful.
What?
Huh? Stained glass is colored pieces of glass, placed together in a frame. As I've said many times before, I need only touch it to know. I can at least discern the basic structure. Okay, he's feeling the edges to figure out the shape. What is this? A 3! Wow, this place is like super amazing. What's this place for?
Probably for playing Baccarat. Looks a little off, though. Yeah, look at the middle of the table. There's something mounted on it, see?
Suddenly, Seven began to speak.
Baccarat. You ever played Junpei?
Junpei shook his head. He'd barely even heard of the game.
Alright then, how about I explain the rules to you a bit? See, Baccarat is kind of an unusual game. You've got the banker and the player, and the whole point is that you guess which one's gonna win. And whether the banker or the player wins all depends on their hands. The way each hand works is different from other games too. So you take the number from the ones place after you add up the value of all your cards. Whoever gets the number closest to 9 wins. If your number is smaller than your opponent's, you lose. And that's it. That's the explanation. You got it? Well, actually, there's a lot more to it. Strategy, details, that sort of stuff. But what I just told you sums up the core game pretty well. The single digit of the sum of all the cards you have. The strongest hand is a 9, and the weakest hand is a 0. You just ignore the number in the 10 spot. Do you get it?
He hadn't been asked for it, but Seven's explanation, rushed though it had been, was helpful. Although he had only half understood most of it, Junpei now felt as though he had some grasp of how a victory was won in Baccarat. However, Junpei had no way of knowing if the puzzle on the Baccarat table in front of them made use of those rules, and if it did, in what way. No problem, he told himself. He would simply have to try everything he could think of. Feeling more confident, if only slightly, Junpei approached the Baccarat table. I don't think we're quite ready for this. Let me just come back to it. There's more camera angles. Here we go. There's firewood in the fireplace. Thanks for that. Junpei, I can feel a frame here. What sort of painting is it? Clouds, maybe? Clouds? Well, maybe it's a rabbit. A rabbit. Well, if it's not that, it might be a close-up of some teeth. Well, I guess there's actually nothing there. It's just a blank piece of canvas in a frame. I see. How strange. There's a weird-looking thing floating in there. Ah! What's this? Wait, when those two lights turned on, I heard something from the bottom of the fireplace. What was that? I heard something down there. Oh, look at this. Didn't think I'd find a card here. Cool, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. What is this? Coin bag? There are a whole bunch of coins stuffed in this velour bag.
Look at all these coins.
Perhaps these coins will allow us to convince the machines to move. Machines? I think Snake must have explored more of the room. Here we go. It says 1 on the plate. Well, let's see. It's got symbols here for heart, spade, and diamond. Alright, let's put the coins from that bag in there. What happened? I heard an odd noise. Well, to be honest, I don't know. I pressed some of the buttons and smacked the machine once or twice, but nothing happened. Oh. Looks like the coins got stuck. Oh dear. Oh, that's bad. It's a drawer they use to pick up money. It's locked tight. I can't get it open. I guess we'll try this machine. Junpei, perhaps you should be more careful in the future. You got the coin stuck in the machine on the left. Please don't make the same mistake again. That would be bad. I know that. I'll be fine. Jerk. I'll put this coin in the slot. That'll show him. Huh? That's weird. Do you intend to lock us in here? It's not my fault. The coin just got stuck all on its own. Huh. Oh boy. Great, another jam machine. How about the middle one? Alright, let's drop this coin in the slot. Come on, you little bastards. I only need one of you. Whew. Okay, this one works. So, how will we do this? Okay. But then we got plenty of coins. What, we want all 7s? Oh, come on! Gotta time this just right. Is it easier to do it in the other order? Gosh, that last one gets really fast. Oh, wait, we have to do it in that order. The spade first, heart last. Yes! 777! I think I heard something unlocking in there. Impressive, Junpei. It would appear to be unlocked now. There is something akin to a drawer in the bottom part of this machine, yes? That is a pickup drawer for dividend. Probably the lock for the drawer got unlocked. Please open it if you would. Hey. What is it? Is there something in there? Yeah, a playing card. And this. A key with the Venus symbol on it. Excellent, Junpei. Now we will be able to open the gate. Then we just need to figure out how to get out of this room. Correct. Come on, Junpei. Hurry up. And he's off. There was a playing card and a Venus key. Better put the key in my pocket for later. As for the card... that's for now. Okay, maybe part of the puzzle is you have to do them in the right order. Yeah, let me turn these back on. No, they're in the same order as they're arranged on the machine. I think it is just timing. Okay, so we got a Baccarat table I think we can play now. I can see the playing card behind the thick glass case. It's the 8 of spades. So that's the dealer's hand, an 8. And we need to make something that adds up to 9 then. So, do we need to use all 3 cards, I assume? 2, 3, 4 ought to do it. Oops. Hey, 7, are we really supposed to play Baccarat?
It's a Baccarat table. What the hell else would we do? Stop worrying about it. It's real simple. What's the opponent's hand?
Well, there's only an 8 in that glass case.
Alright, then that's your opponent's number. If that's the case, what 3 cards do we need to get that number?
3 cards?
There are a couple of indentations with white lines around them, right? Those mean we gotta put down 3 cards, so...
Place 3 cards here and defeat the opponent's aid. That's what I've got to do, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Something tells me those aren't the only rules. Alright, let's give it a shot. Before I start, I better make sure I got the rule. Oh my gosh. Yes, we're playing Baccarat, thank you. I think I've put in the thought that not happening. Alright, let's give this a try. 2, 3, 4. Alright, I've done these 3 cards.
Yes!
Open for me.
Great. You did it, Junpei. You think it's time enough to take the 8 card? Come on, let's grab it.
Alright, let's take this card. Now we have an 8. Can we take these back? 3 cards I put down are stuck to the table. They won't be going anywhere anytime soon. Alright, where's the exit? Well, we gotta find our way out of here. Here we go.
Damn it.
This isn't exactly working out the way I expected. It's locked, isn't it?
Is there a keyhole?
If there is, I can't find it. Well, there must be some way to unlock it. Let's look around a little more, shall we? What about this thing? It says 9.
Yeah, it looks like that cover's hiding something.
If this is the cover, then maybe it opens up.
Probably does.
It seems the card is attached to the panel. And attached very well, it seems. If you don't mind, what sort of card is this? It's a playing card. The Ace of Spades. Here's the card slot. Looks like we need to put a playing card in here. Alright, let's give it a shot. 9. I have 1. I guess I'll add 8. Hey-oh, look at that. And in you go. Hey, alright, it opened up. It seems we have another device to contend with. Yes?
There are 3 slots in this one.
Okay, I got 3 more cards. Let's see, 3 slots for cards. And there's a 9 right below them.
So, That probably means we gotta make 9 with the 3 cards we put in the slots, right? Just like what we did over at the Baccarat table.
Alright, let's give it a shot. Can we make 9 with these? Yep. Actually, we can't make a Baccarat 9, but we can make a digital root of 9. 5 plus 6 is 11, plus 7 is 18, which has a digital root of 9.
Alright.
Junpei, you sound different. Alright, so I put the cards we had left in the slots.
What happens now?
Is that... Yes, I did hear something from the exit. Excellent work, Junpei. Wonderful. It seems the exit is unlocked. Let's go. Alright. Let's go.